The stock market is currently setting up for one of the best trading opportunities for 2026 to potentially trade the stock market both ways. You can go long by calls, you can go short by puts. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to determine and confirm where the trend reversals are going to be occurring this week and where a break of trend can occur as well. In terms of the overall SPY, it is experiencing a massive gap down. As it is gapping down, it is actually approaching a lower oversold gap that's waiting to fill below at 683. So the questions within this analysis is really going to determine, is SPY going to partially fill that gap and begin to have a reversal to then fill the gap that's waiting to fill above, which is Friday's previous closing price? Or is it going to drop back down towards that gap that's waiting to fill below at 683? And then is it going to reverse at that level? Or is there going to be a strong break of trend and a massive sell off below 683? So I'm going to show you how to determine and confirm where price is headed, where the trend reversals are going to occur, and then how to actually confirm if it's having a successful trend reversal so you can then use the break and retest strategy at our specific levels to use the strategy and to go long to then play for the gap that's waiting to fill above. And I'll also show you how to determine and confirm if there's going to be a break of trend and if the market's going to continue to sell off and go below 683. And say we do have this bullish reversal and you guys are going long and you're buying calls, I'll show you the key levels of interest on where to take profits and also where the market will crash if it does have a reversal. If the market does have a reversal and it starts to spike back up to fill the gap that's waiting to fill above, Friday's previous closing price, where is it going to sell off? Where is it going to begin to have a reversal? Because based off of what I'm seeing on the daily chart, one of the best things we can do heading into this week is to actually wait for red bearish 30-minute candlestick confirmations, wait for 30-minute trend reversal candlestick confirmations towards major resistance levels using the breakdown retest strategy and using the gap close reversal trading strategy to potentially buy puts at overextended, overbought resistance levels with our strategies. So heading into this week, I will say, especially later into the week, if we're seeing some massive spikes early to later into this week, massive spikes at our key levels, I'm extremely interested in buying put options, which is something I really haven't been doing for a fairly long time. I've been avoiding put options and mainly focused on calls. But based off of the daily chart pattern that I am seeing on the SPY, I have strong interest of buying put options at our key higher levels, not at current levels. However, I will show you how to determine if there is a break of trend, if there were a situation to go with lower levels. But what I want you to understand is, in terms of the overall market, SPY is currently experiencing a massive gap down. As you can see, if we go to the extended hours trading session, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to trade this perfectly to an exact T. And you are not going to want to miss out on the futures hours trading session because we're going to be setting up for massive moves into the late night and also into the pre-market session. So, anyways, in terms of most likely outcomes, I'm going to get into all of that on what's most likely to happen, least likely to happen, our new best levels of interest, where to go long, where to go short. Big shout out, man. We had a lot of members within the group trading futures. They decided to go short. For those of you who watched the last video analysis on the SPY that I did, I told you this break and retest level right here, support cracked once it retests the 694.60. I literally told you that was the best level for puts, and it was the pre-market highs for several fucking hours, and then we had a massive sell-off. And I also told you the best level to buy calls was at 691, which was at the exact lows. So if you just go back and watch the last analysis, you'll literally see the breakdown and retest level right here was the exact peak, and the gap close reversal level right here was the exact lows. And if you use the 30-minute chart, there was a green, double red green, also a green bullish pin, spikes, spikes, literally right at the gap. So I would say losing is genuinely a personal choice. And if you were red on Friday, trading is likely not for you. I gave you a game plan that gave you the exact highs for futures hours session and gave you literally the exact lows for normal trading hours session. And I'm going to do it again because that's what I do. I give you the best setups, I give you the best prices, I give you the best game plans. You should be green at the speed of light every single game plan, every single step of the way. So let's get straight into the analysis. This is what I want you to understand about the SPY. First things first, I'm going to go over the weekly chart, and then I'm going to go over the daily chart, and then I'm going to go over the 30-day, 30-minute chart. So quickly going into the weekly chart, we already went over this in last night's video, so I'm going to make this one quick, and then we're going to really dissect the information that I did not go over. So in terms of the weekly chart analysis, there's a green weekly trend reversal candlestick. So here's the deal. When SPY tends to form this weekly candlestick, based off of what I've seen historically, for the most part, one of the best things you can do is buy an oversold dip. It tends to bounce, right? If you look at the previous week lows, it's at 686. Right now, we're slightly below that. So we are setting up for some phenomenal dip buying opportunities ahead early into this week, right? This is why you're going to want to be trading futures because the market can't just sit here at some of the best levels to buy calls. It has to move. If it can't break, if it can't crack, it's got to spike and it's got to start to explode back up towards that previous closing price to fill the gap. Also, before that, towards those a little bit above those previous day lows, right? So, like I said, I went back throughout the weekly chart, and it's basically saying one of the best things you can do in a situation like this: pay attention to oversold dips, and also look for key spikes to short. For everyone who wants to go short, for everyone who wants to buy puts, and in terms of what I'm seeing in this overall market, you guys are well aware. I've made the vast majority of my money and profits through calls and going long throughout the past year. That's all I've been focused on. If you studied all my trades, they were rarely on any puts. G-Roar, he's been killing it both fucking ways, calls and puts. My analysis has given you plenty of opportunities for puts, but even me have swayed away and just avoided the overall put analysis, even though it worked out to a T, because I see how simple it is in terms of my overall strategy and system to make money by simply just going long. But one thing I will say in terms of this week, and it really has to do with the daily chart pattern within the overall market, I'm going to be showing a stronger interest and likely be executing a lot more on the put side of trades heading into this week when they're at overextended spike levels that I'm going to be giving you with the breakdown retest strategy along with the gap close reversal trading strategy at key overbought levels, right? So I will say heading into this week, I do strongly believe that one of the best things we can actually do in terms of the easy money to be made right now, it looks like the easy money to be made and the most logical thing to do in the best most likely outcome is to buy the dip, right? And then after that, I'm looking for a spike and then to short the rips, and then throughout the week I'm going to continue to look to short the rips. So I will say heading into this week, I'm going to be more aggressive on shorting our key levels at resistance. I'm going to eliminate the hesitation of pulling the trigger on that, but I do encourage you to use confirmations, right? Use strong confirmations, especially if you haven't been using a strategy as of recently. I mean, you guys are well aware throughout this past year, I've mainly just been going long. Literally 75% plus of my trades have been going long and buying calls. So let's get into the daily chart. Then we're going to get into the 30-day, 30-minute chart pattern. So in terms of the daily chart, this is the main pattern that I wanted to cover. Again, we spoke about this in last night's video, so I'm going to make this quick and then we're going to get into the information that I have not provided. But in terms of the daily chart with the overall SPY, this is what I want to bring awareness to. So it starts right here. Double red on the daily, double red on the daily. Double green on the daily starts to push up. Double green on the daily starts to push up. Then you got some red, then you got one red, then you got green, right? So you got to break, you got to retest above this previous resistance. You got to break, you got to retest above this previous resistance, right? Green, double red, green, bullish pattern. Green, red, green, bullish pattern. The gap close reversal where I told you to buy calls on a 30-minute chart. Green, double red, green, bullish pattern. Breaks out, breaks out, right? So I think we can all see the similarities if you just go back to October 15th up until November 4th. I mean, even into this week, you can follow this day by day. If it continues to repeat in similar cycles, you can go all the way up until I'd say fucking November 10th. So I'm going to be studying this pattern to an exact T because the point being is this pattern has been repeating for a very long time. So if you were to use these daily candlesticks to your advantage and then use the 30-minute chart with our key levels to confirm if the same daily chart pattern is repeating, you would know the overall sense of where the market can close and the overall sense of the best things to be doing within the overall day trading situation, right? So, what I'm sharing with you in this situation is what we call market context. The context of the market is it's been having breaks and retest, breaking out for new all-time highs, and it's been forming this same pattern. We're talking from October 15th all the way up until November 4th. This same pattern has been forming in nearly an identical cycle. The daily candlesticks look very, very similar, not exactly identical. Some of them are identical, but the way it's been uptrending and moving is nearly identical, starting from, like I said, go back to October 15th up until November 4th. In terms of November 4th with the overall pattern, that's considered today's price action, right? So we're going to use November 4th as an actual guide to be trading heading into tomorrow. And the reason why is this pattern has been repeating itself for a very long time, right? So comparing this to this right here, starting at December 31st up until now, right? So again, double red, breakout, breakout, green, double red, green, bullish pattern. Use it on the daily, use it on a 30-minute chart, break and retest, green, red, green, bullish pattern, break and retest, use it on daily chart, use it on 30-minute pattern. Strong breakout. You got three strong breakout candles, and then look, this is where it really starts to get fucking identical. And this is very rare. This overall setup that we're looking at is extremely rare within the market. And the crazy thing is, it's still repeating in a very similar fucking cycle. So you got this green candle here. You got this green candle right here. You see the trend reversal here. You see the similarities, right? Red pin up, three red, red pin up, three red, breakdown, retest, breakdown, retest, lower highs, crunch. You get the point. You see the similarities, the tops, the lows, the shapes, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This shit looks all similar, like it's repeating to an exact fucking T. And this is what you have to do within the market. You have to be able to capture trends, capture patterns, right? Capture cycles when they're beginning to repeat themselves. And you can use foundations such as the weekly chart and daily chart to give you an understanding on what could be the best thing to do for the week, and then what could be the best things to do for the next day using the daily chart patterns, right? If you see a daily chart pattern repeating to a similar cycle, you're going to have a sense if it's going to be a bullish or bearish close in a sense, and it's going to give you a foundation to trade the market context into that same day. And then you dissect it using 30-day, 30-minute chart patterns to determine and confirm if that pattern is actually going to continue to repeat itself. Now, this has been working for quite some time. So if you would have caught this pattern and trend early, you would have been nearly dead on accurate to an exact T every single time for about 2 weeks now. And it's still repeating itself, even during the extended hours trading session. So the point being is, in terms of where we're at in this pattern, we are right here. November 4th. November 4th is where we're at. So what did it do? Right here on November 3rd, it closed at 683.34. Right here, the next day, it ended up going to an opening of 676, right? A massive gap down, just like it's doing right now. So the pattern is still repeating itself to an exact T. This is what you have to do. You have to capture trends, you have to capture patterns in real time. So the point being is, it had a massive gap down, and this cycle has been working and repeating for nearly 2 weeks, right? So the SPY is currently having a massive gap down. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of measure this, right? So it closed at 683 and it bottomed at 675, we'll call it, right? So it was an 8.5 drop from the previous closing price. So we'll call it 8 points. 8 points can be a measurement, right, on how big this can drop heading into tomorrow. So we'll say, we'll just round it up. We'll say it closed at 692. Right now we're at 685. So based off of the measured move, if it reverses in this very similar cycle, it's basically saying that we are at great oversold points. So the point being is, if this pattern repeats in a similar cycle, and the reason why I mention this is this opened up at 676. The low was 674.50. So it had a 1.5 drop towards the market open. And then it skyrocketed all the way to 680 and then it sold off. So, dude, the market heading into tomorrow is going to be the absolute craziest, one of the craziest days to be trading of 2026. And we're looking at a situation where we could be potentially trading both ways, going long, buying the dip into pre-market, into market open, and then going short, and key levels of interest to short would be a 7 point plus spike, or as you can see right here, towards previous day lows in the previous closing price, right? So again, based off the measured move, if this continues to repeat in a similar cycle, and you could even see the next day it spiked higher and closed stronger, then it sold off further, right? Which is why I'm saying, man, this dip buying opportunity makes a lot of fucking sense, right? Because we're early into the week and it's oversold, so it's due for a bounce. And then what makes even more sense, and what I believe is actually the better thing to do, is to wait for a shorting opportunity because the overall trend is actually signaling that we can have a massive drop into the middle of the week. A massive fucking drop. And history doesn't repeat itself to an exact T at all times. It repeats in similar cycles. It could be earlier, it could be later. But the point fucking being is this pattern is literally saying that the market is finally overextended. It's finally going to experience a very big pullback. You guys are well aware that the bears have been getting absolutely fucking destroyed in terms of shorting out the dips. If you've been shorting at oversold dips, overall you've been getting absolutely destroyed. And what I'm telling you is based off this overall pattern, I'm going to take it one day, one step at a time in terms of confirming that this is going to continue to work and repeat itself. But based off of what this pattern is saying, it's literally saying early into the week, the more high riskier trade where you're against the overall trend in the beginning of the week, but it's likely going to pop first, is to go long, buy calls. But genuinely, the best thing you could do heading into this week is to actually wait for a shorting opportunity towards overextended levels and hold it and maximize those overall gains, because this could genuinely be the week where the market finally has a massive sell off, and it doesn't have that crazy bounce until it's a crazy oversold level, where you think it's going to happen, it's just going to keep on probably attempting to sell off, and then eventually it has it into the close of the week, man. So based off this pattern, what it's going to try to do is, again, if this repeats itself, we're going to take it one day at a time, and then once the pattern stops repeating itself, at some point it's got to stop. This shit has been working for nearly 2 weeks, so at some point it's no longer going to work, but I'm going to take it one day at a time and confirm it, basically saying you buy the dip, you sell the rip, and then the main focus after that is going short on the rips towards previous day lows to previous closing price. Massive move to the downside. And then once the market gets extremely oversold, buy, hold, swing trade. It's going to have a crazy fucking bullish recovery and then attempt to come back down. So, based off the daily chart pattern that's in play, buy the dip, ride it up, take the profits, short the rips, it's going to try to push lower. And then once it pushes lower, once it has a crazy fucking crash, then it's going to start to reverse like crazy and break out. That's what we're looking at, man. So the situation we're looking at is right now, the bulls are getting destroyed during extended hours. So they attempt to come back, the market spikes, then it sells off, pushes lower. Then after it pushes lower, it's going to have a reversal and then come back to life. It's going to be fucking crazy. This is one of the outcomes heading into this week. Like I said, I'm a professional when it comes to capturing trends and pattern recognition. So I'm going to take this one step at a time. Obviously, heading into tomorrow and into futures hours trading session, what I'm looking for is signals of a reversal to buy the dip, right? And then sell into the spikes. And then from there, man, literally one of the smartest things you can do early into this week is just wait to short the spikes, because the overall trend is actually signaling that a bigger crash is coming. And the bigger move overall in terms of the overall week will be a crash. And then once that big crash comes, then a massive breakout and a massive reversal can come. It's like, dude, if people ain't studying this pattern, they're not even going to see it coming. We're literally talking about a situation where XSPY just reverses and explodes up to start to fill the gap. Then it sells off and drops even lower. And then once it sells off and drops even lower, then it reverses again and pushes back to where it initially was. This is fucking crazy, man. Just look at what can happen. This is one of the outcomes. Massive gap down, spikes back up, sells off lower, pushes fucking higher, sells off again. Dude, we are setting up for the greatest trading week of 2026. I'm telling you, this is literally going to be the best trading week. Literally on certain stocks now coming this week, on certain large stocks, you can now trade. They're going to have zero dates on Monday and Wednesdays. They're going to have zero dates on Monday and Wednesday for certain fucking stocks now. Dude, this market's going to be cracked 24 fucking 7, man. So that's the daily chart pattern that we're going to continue to capture and confirm real time. In terms of right now, it's still working. And the reason why it's still working is because the market had a massive gap down. And as of now, it hasn't really been selling off much. It's just been kind of stabilizing in a channel. So we're waiting for some sort of bounce, some sort of confirmation in terms of the zero date options. I mean, me personally, in terms of futures, it's such an oversold dip that I already got in, and I'm obviously down on that trade and I'm fine with it, man. I got zero date options to easily back me up on that particular situation. We'll crush it. Um, but I'm fine and comfortable with holding that. So let's get into the 30-day, 30-minute chart now, right? So what I'm gonna do is um I'm gonna show you in terms of some patterns, right? In terms of some patterns on the SPY. Let's get into this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you in terms of what this looks like to me. This is what this shit looks like to me. Very simple. So in terms of what I believe is occurring in this particular situation, let's take a look. Let's take a look. So let's see, let's see. So the first pattern is gonna be this one. We have this sharp spike, sharp crash, continues to drop, gradual mountain, massive sell off, pushes back up, right? So, I mean, if you just compare this, sharp spike, drops back down, gradual mountain, sells off, massive sell off, sells off, massive sell off. Once it starts to go below, you see this support right here. Once it starts to go below, you can call it right here. This support right here starts to bottom out, begins to reverse, back up to here. So if it starts to bottom out and push up, begins to reverse, back to up here, right? So that's one of the patterns that I'm seeing. If you want to compare that pattern when you're trading heading into tomorrow, go back to December 31st up until January 2nd. That's the main one that I'm seeing. Now, the key for the bulls to really show up and for this to begin to reverse is this level right here. Once we start pushing above, this is going to be the zone right here. This 686 to 687. That's going to be your zone. Once we start breaking above and retesting and forming higher support here, that's the safest area to go long and buy the breakout right here. Now, let's actually get into in terms of where we're at right now with this particular situation, right? So if this pattern repeats in a similar cycle, it's supposed to just kind of sit around here, um, hold above 683, and then once it starts to break above this, you go long. And then in terms of profit targets, your take profit targets are going to be right here towards 689 to previous day lows. And then this is actually going to be your best levels to short. The previous closing price, 691.66 for a gap close reversal, and the previous day lows. This is considered your best zone to buy puts and short the market this week, right up here. That's where I would prefer to go short. And in this particular situation, I would literally just look to kind of just blindly go into that in a sense. You can kind of just do an auto short, auto puts, and hold this out. Literally, the best trade idea this week, I genuinely believe, is to just short the market right here. I would say that's the absolute best, easiest trade you can make this week. That's what I would prefer to happen. But anyways, in terms of where we're at right now, the market's just still kind of sitting, kind of dangling, stabilizing at this overall level. So it's just struggling a bit to prove that it's bullish, but also to prove that it's bearish at such oversold levels. So what I'm telling you is it's kind of fucked right now. SPY is just very, very fucked right now. Basically, if you go long now, you're in on something that can potentially repeat itself to an exact T. It does lack some confirmation, but the good news is the pattern has been working for a very long time. Um, but also it's an oversold level. So like I said, if you just want the easy play and the free money, you just wait for this shit to start to go to above 686 to 687, then you go long. Right now, you're playing with more fire unless you wait for confirmations at lower levels. As of now, this genuinely does react confirmations to be going long at current levels. Um, but based off the pattern historically, it is supposed to try to spike first. And I mean, in terms of, how this is looking out, one thing you could do as well in terms of this, I mean, this is interesting. This If you guys want to go back and study historically on how this normally reacts when SPY's a massive gap down, it's at key oversold support when it's supposed to reverse. This 30-minute candle right here, I'm finding very interesting. So if you want to go back and see what it normally does, I mean, I literally just went back and I saw one situation where it did spike and then it sold off. So I mean, this is a very interesting 30-minute candlestick to me and something you should pay attention to and go back throughout the past and study to see how it reacts on a massive gap down at key support where it is supposed to bounce and reverse. But like I said, man, for this to be actually fucking bullish and not just blindly buy into the falling knife for better entry, this shit genuinely needs to go above here. Once we start going above here, breaking above here, that's the best time to go long. Once we start going around here, best time to take profit to go short. That's literally the best. That's like end game. This is the best thing you can do. If you want the oversold falling knife, I don't see how you can fucking go wrong at this fucking level. This is the absolute best. So I'm gonna disable extended hours. I'm gonna give you the best set of best prices. You need to be aware that the market's been having phenomenal gap close reversals, and the market's been having phenomenal bounces at oversold dip buying levels. So we now have another gap that's waiting to fill below. There was a gap right here at 691. If you watched the video, I told you to go long at 691. I told you to go short at 694.50. If someone's red and you give them exact lows and exact highs a day before, I would tell them that trading's not for them. But anyways, SPY recently reversed at the gap at 691. The weekly chart and the daily chart is saying that SPY could try to go lower into this week, and the best thing you can do is to short the rips into early to middle of the week. But at first, it's supposed to try to bounce and have a reversal. And we literally just had a massive drop from 695 all the way down to 691. And we had a strong gap close reversal once the SPY closed the gap right here with the bullish 30-minute candlestick chart pattern, green, double red, green, right? It had a massive move to 694. Shortly enough, we followed through with our game plan. We had members trading futures going short towards the highs. And then I ended up alerting calls at a very good price into the gap close reversal. There was a clear confirmation to go long with the green, double red, green bullish pin at the gap. But, anyways, point being is, this is going to continue to work, man. You can see how well it works. There was a gap right here. SPY had a gap up. It closed the gap, reversed right with a bullish pin. So just look for some sort of bullish signal at the gap. The new gap that's waiting to fill below is right fucking here at 683.20, right? So this 683.20 to 684 zone, this is a very strong zone to be buying the dip. If you're wondering where the best falling knife level is, it's literally right here. This is your best falling knife level. There's a gap to fill right here at 683.28. The SPY has had a strong recent short-term history of reversing at all these gaps. It has also had a strong recent short-term history of bouncing at key oversold dips, right? And you really can't get more oversold than this in terms of the micro heading into tomorrow with such a massive gap down and a continued drop. Um, and then you got a very strong break and retest level right here at the 681 to 682 zone. So if you're wondering like what are the best falling knife levels to just automatically get in on calls, literally right here. This is your break and retest gap close reversal zone right here. And then this is your break and retest key oversold, ridiculously oversold level. It's like, dude, these are literally the best levels to buy calls, specifically speaking for Monday and specifically speaking for Tuesday and Wednesday, right? These are the absolute best levels to buy calls early into this week. It's fucking ridiculously, insanely low and overpriced. I'd be in shock if the market did not have a strong bounce in between this level. And in terms of a strong bounce, at least 3.5 to 4.5 points of upside, right? So that's literally the best overall zone. So once it drops to one of these zones, just wait for it to look bullish, go long. If it doesn't look bullish at one of the zones, wait for it to look bullish at one of the zones, buy into a break and retest. If it looks bearish right here and drops here, if it looks bullish, starts to break out, retest, then buy calls into the higher range of this zone or into this zone right here. Use the break and retest strategies. Wait for signals of a strong bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmation reversal at these overall levels and zones. Those are your best levels to go long early into the week of Tuesday and Wednesday, right? So that is literally your best game plan. And then if the market does have that crazy move to the downside, it's like, oh man, if we get that crazy move to the downside, one thing I'm gonna do is give you this. I'm gonna give you a level where you cannot go wrong buying calls. This is another automated buy level. So early into the week, Tuesday and Wednesday, I would say an automated buy level for calls is in between the range of 684 to 682 zone. I think it's a phenomenal zone. If you're really wanting to lower it down, then like 682 to 683.50. I think it's a great auto buy level zone where the SPY should bounce first. I think it's phenomenal. That's those two zones I just showed you to be going long. But this level, oh man, and this is possible. This is possible heading into this week. So look, we got another gap that's waiting to fill down here at this 673. So this is your absolute best. Like, dude, if SPY has that massive move to the downside, like I showed you after it spikes and then sells off, this is fucking endgame. This could be literally the exact fucking lows. Like, it's fucking insane. Like, if the market didn't bounce that level, I'd be in fucking shock. If we dropped that low this week, I wouldn't be in shock. But if we didn't fucking bounce at that level, oh my gosh, I might consider redoing my whole fucking strategy. I would be like, what the fuck just happened? Was that like the 1 out of 100 time where it just didn't work? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, this fucking level? Oh my gosh, dude. Just buy the fucking calls. No questions asked. And like I said, even right now, in between this overall zone, dude, just get the fuck in. I showed you this shit can literally bounce in reverse. Very, very we're already at 684. Like, there's only so much more downside left before something has to fucking go up. And like we're already there. Like, that's why I'm already in on E fucking S. Like, the shit's gonna try to bounce. But this right here, man, this is fucking endgame. So like Wednesday, Thursday, or even next fucking, oh man, just even these levels, man, this, oh my gosh, this is fucking just to automatically buy calls there. You can even swing trade calls right there. So that's endgame. Look, if you use these levels with the information I just fucking said, you should be green. Just use the 30-minute chart, wait to see how it reacts, if it's forming higher support, if it's breaking out and retesting, if it's forming bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmation patterns, right? Get the fucking on the calls. And then in terms of blindly, like, dude, right now, I was just literally like just blindly buying to calls towards these lower levels, blindly buying to calls here towards this lower level, blindly buying to fucking puts towards this higher fucking level. It's like, dude, if people use my information on what the fuck I just said to do fucking blindly, they'll probably be a lot more fucking profitable with their eyes open, doing whatever the fuck they're fucking doing. Like, that's endgame. The game plan that I've given you is fucking brilliant. I give you the best setups at the best prices. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at the 30-minute chart again, and we're just gonna see any other levels, see anything else that needs to be talked about. But just in terms of keeping this simple and the easiest way for you to make money, just set the fucking price alerts at those fucking levels and print and make so much fucking money. It's like, dude, if you showed your friends, your family these levels and you showed people this shit, they'll think you're a fucking magician. They'll be like, dude, how do you see the future? How do you know it's gonna bounce there? How do you know it's gonna drop there? It's like, dude, this shit's all gonna fucking work, right? You see how many fucking levels there are? Look at this. 672 to fucking 692. That's the market range this week, right? 20-point zone. How many levels did I give you out of 20 fucking points? I literally gave you one zone, two zone, three zone, four zone, five. I literally gave you five zone, in total, probably like 7 or 8 levels. There's 20 plus fucking levels this week. Like, I've only given you 7 because best setups, best prices, gap close reversals, break and retest, reversal, gap close reversal. It's like, dude, I'm putting you on to the information so you could be successful. I'm putting you on to the simplest, easiest way to make money within the market. If you can't make money with this, you have no business trading. If someone gives you a system as simple as this to make money and it works nearly every single fucking time, it's like, this is the easy stuff. This is the stuff you should be green on every single fucking day. And you don't go blowing that doing stupid fucking trades. You just trade this shit. You compare the shit I'm giving you to whatever the fuck you're doing and whatever the fuck over there is showing you. You're going to be like, dude, all that is trash. It's all fucking shit. This is the best shit. You just trade this and you will print every single fucking time. Rinse and fucking repeat. Like, how many more levels, how many more fucking zones do you fucking need? Some people, they just need to compound their fucking accounts and give the market some fucking time and keep doing the same shit over and over again. And then a year goes by and all of a sudden it's like, oh fuck, they're making massive fucking profit just making a couple trades a day. This is the absolute best thing you can do in a market. If you're red this week, trading is not for you. It's going to be another simple, easy fucking, like, dude, 2026 has been the easiest year to be fucking trading. Look at this. We got some green coming in when engulfing. Like, dude, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fucking go. I know the most likely outcome of this situation is. The most likely outcome is the Bears get fucked first, and then when they're done getting fucked, the Bulls get fucked. And then when the Bulls are done getting fucked, they continue to get fucked. And then the Bears get fucked again. And then the Bulls win again. It's like, dude, this market is fucked. We are going to fucking take off like a fucking jet at the speed of fucking light, nonstop, with the amount of money that we are going to be printing every single fucking day. I'm gonna tell you guys two things. In this world, there's absolutely fucking nothing like zero date options trading, man. And if you are in a place where the environment matches the speed of fucking zero date options, so in terms of what I'm talking about, environments in that situation, like cities, there's certain cities where, like, man, if you trade zero date options in certain fucking cities, it takes you to another fucking realm with this fucking shit. It's like, dude, my trading on Friday was fucking cracked, man, and my environment around me, like, oh my fucking gosh. Right now, the place I'm in, the best way to describe it, there's unlimited fucking motion. And when you have unlimited fucking motion with unlimited fucking zero date trading opportunities, what I will say is it's the biggest gains I've ever fucking seen, dude. Like, the location where I'm at right now, like, dude, this is fucking crazy. I'm seeing better fucking results trading around motion and fucking like clean chaos of just nonstop fucking movement versus just trading in fucking peace, just being away from everything and everyone fucking but like, dude, this shit's fucking crazy, man. Environment is fucking everything. Like the environment I'm in right now is literally an exact reflection in correlation of the market's price action in the zero date options trading system and strategy, right? So what I've actually found is being in that fucking arena type of environment that I'm in right now, like just fast paced, moving fucking city, boom, bam, every fucking thing going on, like all that fucking motion is good. It is good for fucking trading. It's actually leveling me up in certain fucking ways, man. Um, so this has been a different thing that I've been experimenting with out here is just, seeing how I do in terms of like work and also in terms of trading and stuff, just being in different environments and stuff. And the fucking frequency out here, it's like in pure alignment of like the way I trade and shit. So the shit's just fucking crazy, man. Cause you can have like a crazy fucking zero date option, fast paced fucking system, but it could be a mismatch or out of alignment or just different if you're like trading that like alone, quiet, away from everything and everyone fucking buddy. Cause like I know with the system that I fucking have, this is very fucking fast paced, and I'm currently in an environment that completely fucking matches the pace of that, and it's fucking genius, man. So that's another thing I wanted to share is to experiment, to actually experiment with your environment in trading because it's something that has actually shifted my frequency and perspective on the way I trade and where I actually go. I'm telling you, man, there's certain places in this world that take your fucking frequency to a completely different realm and level. And then you start like seeing on the benefits of being at that place and the benefits of being at this place. Some places are better for quieter things like writing and thinking. Other places are better for like, dude, put it this way. This is a good situation. And again, this is something that other people don't talk about. There's people that say, like, don't hesitate on trades, just take the fucking trade. Well, one thing I will say in my experience is it has to do with environment. If you ever found yourself hesitating on a trade, there's a lot of reasons on why people hesitate, but I do genuinely believe in certain environments, the way they operate, there's no room for hesitation. It's like you go so fucking outward, you go so fucking out of your mind, and there's just motion every fucking where. It's like you have to make a move. You have to do something. Like the action just fucking happens. You don't even fucking think about it. You just make a fucking move. And the environment that I'm in, that's what it's really fucking doing. And it's been like a massive game changer and completely different for me because I'm someone who's always been like, more of a thinker in like philosophy and going deep into very, very thinking. Place I'm in right now, this pulls me completely fucking outward. It's not the best for like deep thinking and like creating the most you know, brilliant strategic like plans and going into deep thought, but it's fucking brilliant for just executing. And in terms of zero day options, yeah, you need a plan, but you need to fucking execute that plan. In the environment I'm in, like I can create great plans and stuff. I'm just talking about like deep thinking and all that stuff. That's where it kind of lacks, that's where like peaceful environments are good for. But man, I'm telling you, with the right game plan, in trading zero date options, this shit is about speed and fucking execution. Market orders, hotkeys, um, stream decks, speed of fucking light, and no fucking hesitation. And what I've realized with my trading and my experience, you know, depending on what you do or what you want to accomplish in your current season, chapter, in your life, environment has a huge play for some fucking people. And the current environment that I'm in, this shit is fucking speed. The amount of fucking things you can do here and the amount of money you can either make or lose here at the speed of fucking light is fucking insane. And I've noticed that like I never fucking hesitated on a fucking trade out here, and I'm always pulling the fucking trigger, and I'm trading more, but I'm actually winning fucking more, and I'm actually doing a fuck ton better trading here because I just make the fucking moves instantly. Like the shit just happens at the speed of fucking light, and it like the motion is fucking everything, man. I'm telling you, man. For me, especially recently, motion has been every fucking thing for my fucking trading. If you can find a place that gives you motion, man, and this is so different because in terms of my hometown, that place didn't give me any fucking motion. What it did give me was fucking stillness, and stillness is fucking amazing. So I'm actually comparing with my trading in environments and frequencies on like how I operate better as a trader. Do I do better in stillness, away from everyone and every fucking thing? Or do I do better in fucking like arena, fucking motion, fucking chaos, fucking speed at fucking light, like boom, 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 everything's here, everything easy access, everything's fucking here at a fucking instant. Don't have to go any fucking where. Everybody's moving around, everything's fucking happening. Like you can't miss shit. You gotta be aware 24 fucking 7. Completely outward, completely out of mind, not in my mind, not inward, like not overthinking, but creating plans, but executing at the speed of fucking light, not going deep into fucking like shit is fucking different, man. Like I said, everyone's different. But in terms of my trading, and again, this is something that I think not a lot of people talk about, is environments, because I genuinely do believe that for some people, especially like empaths, you know, environments can have a huge impact on them, on the way they operate and move and think and do shit. It has nothing to do with laziness or shit like that. It's just literally where they're placed, where they literally are. Like for me, if I'm placed in a situation that's like fucking fast and fucking chaotic, I'm fucking moving. I'm fucking like I'm around. I'm fucking outward. Like I am fucking getting shit fucking done, not thinking. But if I need to create like a deep plan, I need somewhere like fucking quiet, away from every fucking one and every fucking thing. But if I already have the plan, or if I'm just literally fucking trading, I mean, in a way, you can kind of trade without a plan, but it's fairly easy to create a plan. And once you have that, it's like, dude, literally just trading, that shit is all outward. It's all execution. It's literally like just speed of fucking light. There's no fucking thought behind fucking trading. It's just literally fucking trading. The shit just fucking happens, man. It's just like fucking speed. Um, so far what I've noticed is it's been extremely advantageous for me to be in like a city that gives me a frequency that really just pulls me outward of my mind, um which basically means like just being less in my head, less in my mind, less thinking and going deep into thought, less inward, which has its disadvantages and advantages. But in terms of trading, dude, I genuinely think in terms of trading, I think it could be a lot more advantageous. And again, it depends on the situation in person, but for me specifically, I think it could be a lot more advantageous, especially since I already know what the fuck I'm doing, to just not be in my head, to just be completely out of my fucking head and to just be trading on fucking motion. That's how I would describe it. Like just literally outward fucking motion, not in my fucking head, in fucking motion, making fucking moves, non fucking stop. The environment is fucking dude. This shit, this is I was like on another fucking level. Like the environment I was in when I was trading on fucking Friday, just looking around, I was literally using like fucking um just surroundings, whether it was fucking just some random fucking animals or some random fucking people, or just seeing some random fucking shit in the city, right? Literally just using surroundings on what the next move was going to be. It was like spiritual, and it was also like very motion, and it's fucking crazy. Like my environment was literally giving me signals on what would happen in terms of like split fucking seconds, and what it did to my fucking mind and trading was fucking insane. It's like was using my fucking environment as signals to determine and confirm on what the next move would be. But I'm not talking about like long term move. I'm talking about like fucking seconds in fucking seconds. And it was working to an exact fucking T. It's like basically I already knew what was gonna happen with my trading abilities, but around me was confirming in the smallest of signals. I was getting confirmations, and how I would like to describe it as not just spiritually, but I would say motion and spirituality was literally confirming that it was going to happen. Now I didn't need that, but oh my fucking gosh, that was like some next level fucking shit. So I'm out here now experimenting with fucking that because man, to experience some shit like that, that's fucking rare, man. I was on a completely different fucking level, man. It's crazy. People they saw me doing this as well when I was live streaming in my quiet base, you know, there's some rare moments where I would hear something, but like, oh my fucking gosh, when you're in a fucking city and you're in fucking motion and you're looking around, observing every fucking thing or just moving, and then you're trading and like you know what it's gonna do because the 1 minute candle or 30-minute candle, you know what's supposed to happen, and then it starts to happen, and you look around and you see like, oh shit, it's like a certain noise or a certain thing that happened, it like correlates to what's already fucking happening. It's like matching it like a fucking mirror. And you're sitting there saying, dude, this is fucking cracked. It's like the market is literally out here in real fucking life. And the moves I'm fucking making in the market, it's like in a way, it's like they're displayed confirming that it's actually gonna fucking happen. Like I said, man, this is all very fucking real. I don't know the exact terminology for all of it, but I know in terms of what I've experienced, definitely a mix of I would say the foundation was motion for sure. Just fucking trading on fucking motion, literally getting confirmations of moves that were going to happen, and then as they're fucking happening, just my environment with all the amount of fucking shit, the amount of fucking action, movement, things happening, things moving on, you know, the thing, people fucking moving, cars fucking moving, fucking business being made, you know, fucking transactions being made, just fucking random fucking animals, like every fucking thing, man. Just all this fucking motion was in pure fucking alignment with signals on my trade. And that to me just like cracked the whole fucking thing to like that blew my fucking mind the way I was like, damn, this place is fucking insane. Like, can you imagine getting real-time confirmations of your trades and then as they're in the market and then as they're working out, it's like your environment is moving so fucking fast that your mind is like matching certain shit to your trades, and your environment is like giving you fucking signals that it's all working or something that's gonna fucking happen, and it fucking works, and you're sitting there saying, dude, like what the fuck? I'm using the market and my fucking environment. This shit is like all this fucking like there's nothing like it, man. There's nothing fucking like it, man. Like the shit I'm talking about, like, oh man, this like I said, man, I'm gonna be getting some more experience with that this week. Um this shit is fucking crazy, man. People don't talk about environment, how it affects certain people, man. And people could be brilliant and just be overthinkers, but if they're not in an environment that fucking like a stage that lets them execute and shit, it's gonna be different for them, man. And one thing that I've noticed when I'm in quieter places, I hesitate. You know, I hesitate on certain moves. I hesitate on certain trades. I let things pass by. But if I'm in a if I'm in an environment that gives me instant fucking motion, like if I'm not going inward and getting like deep level of like rare thought, rare thinking, like, wow, this place is giving me like downloads where I can sit here and think for hours about shit that I don't think about anywhere fucking else. But for whatever reason, this environment, this roots, this place, you know, feel a certain way spiritual, feel a certain way mental, and then mentally, and then I go to another environment and it can pull me completely outward, completely out of my fucking head where I don't think as much. And for me to think, I have to either really try to think, but when I do that, I don't go as deep into thinking. Um, I think people go deep into thinking when they don't even realize that they're thinking. They're just thinking and not trying. But like um, when I'm in like an opposite environment, like one of the other things, like I said, I'm experiencing recently is just motion. Motion is fucking, oh my gosh. I think it's one of the biggest game changers for trading is motion. I genuinely believe that, man. And this is shit that people don't talk about. Like, you can go to certain environments and get a certain thing from them. There's a reason why people travel to certain places because certain places give you certain frequencies. They give you certain things, you know? Certain environments give you certain things. One environment can put you in a situation where you can write a book in a single day. You have so much thoughts, you have so much information, plug it into Chat GPT, overthink about it, start writing, 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 typing away. And then another environment can, instead of going inward, can pull you completely out of your head. You know, everyone's different on what season they're in, how they want to operate. But a lot of strategic people use locations, and it could be even certain things in their past to get certain things out of them. You know, but man, in terms of trading, I think one of the best environments, like I said, I'm experimenting with this, but one thing I know for sure in terms of that hesitation shit, oh man, trading is on a completely different game and fucking insane fucking level. I know that shit's not for everyone. Like to all that fucking motion and fucking chaos. Like, dude, it's one thing to get confirmations, right? In the market that your shit's working out. But then when you take a split second off the fucking screen and you look around and you look at something or you hear a fucking noise or something and like you're seeing like, oh my gosh, this is in like exact correlation of the move that just happened or the move that I think is gonna happen next. It's fucking crazy, but fucking environments, man. Like this shit's crazy, man. It's there's nothing fucking like it, man. But in terms of trading, having motion helps a fuck ton. I can tell you that. But you need a plan. To just purely trade off emotion is fucking insane. That's like a pure momentum strategy. Not the biggest fan of that, but when you have a plan and then you execute on the plan within an instant, no hesitation, completely out of your fucking head, and then you're in an environment that matches your style of trading, like I'm trading zero dates. This shit's at the speed of fucking light. So when you think of zero dates, think about that in real life. What do you think of? Think of fucking jet skis, fucking yachts, fucking fast fucking money. It could be fucking fast fucking movement, big rapid fast paced cities, technology, flash, so much movement, so much money, so much transactions, food, just nonstop fucking movement. You think of motion. That's what you fucking think of, man. Um, so yeah, the shit's just interesting, man. It's something that I'm experimenting with. I'm traveling to certain places to experiment like um what I can use these specific places for. Like I have one place and I literally just use it to think. I don't do anything but think there. And I would say like if I had to like create like a blueprint for a business or if I had to write like a book or just write something very strategic up or create like a master plan, a couple days in that environment would be good. If I need to do something big, then like 2 weeks. Like if I just needed to get away from everything and create something fucking amazing, but I need a blueprint first to map everything out, to write everything down and plan it, I have a spot for that. Um, Now I got another spot where if I just want to fucking not think at all and just fucking execute and just full fucking motion, no fucking hesitation, just fucking autopilot on fucking doing, no fucking thinking. Now I have a spot for that. And it's just crazy, man, because I've literally found two different environments that are the complete opposites of the other, and they have a massive impact on me. Like I said, I don't know if everyone's like this, but I'm someone who's deeply tuned in to like how environments, how people, and how certain things affect me. And I have a really good eye for seeing through things and just feeling certain things out and how things have an impact on me. Right. I know some people are different, but like the shit I'm on, like this is just not fucking normal. And I'm completely aware of that. Um, like for some people, they just operate whatever the fuck certain environments. I'm sitting here saying, like, dude, I can be a completely different person in a completely different environment. So then that means if I'm in that environment, it has to match what the fuck I'm trying to be, right? Like if I wanted to fucking write something up, create a master plan, I need to be in that environment. If I wanted to just execute and not fucking think and just create in motion, no overthinking, no hesitating, just trade, 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 then I need to be in that fucking environment. So it's just interesting, man. I know not everyone's like that. But for me personally, as of now, like point where I'm at in life, fucking environments have a massive impact on what you can get out of the place, man. And that's why traveling is crucial because once you start traveling, you start to realize certain things and then you start to see certain bases and certain locations that you can use for certain things. Like I said, like if I had to write up something very strategic and create like a master plan, and had to do a lot of deep thinking or write a book, I would not be in a place that I'm at right now. I would go somewhere else. But in terms of zero date options trading, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a better place than the place I'm in right now. Cause I'm telling you, dude, with the shit I was fucking doing, just roaming around the city at the speed of fucking light. Like I wasn't in stillness, I wasn't fucking planning that much. I was just fucking moving in fucking motion. And dude, every fucking thing was in alignment. Like that was a lot to fucking take in. Every move I made, the universe, whatever the fuck, was just sending me some sort of signal of like, it's confirmed. This is what's gonna happen. Like everything I was fucking thinking, I was fucking seeing in real fucking time. Everything I was fucking seeing on the charts, I was seeing in some sort of way in real fucking life, just confirming of what the fuck to do. Like literally using shit as like if I'm gonna hold the play, cut the play, like shit it's on another it's like I was getting double fucking confirmation. It's like everything I was seeing in the market, I was seeing somehow way in a correlation of real fucking life. Like I'm not saying I need that, but it's something I am experimenting with. I'm finding it interesting. I mean, I'm certainly finding it entertaining too, but what it's did to my fucking mind, oh my gosh, it was leveling up my mind like fucking crazy. That shit was like, I was trading so fucking fast. I don't think that's the best way to trade in terms of the shit that I was talking about, but like this shit, like it was doing it like cracked my whole fucking mind. Like I was executing non fucking stop. I was so fucking thrilled to just make another fucking trade. Like it was unlocking in some abilities, man. That shit was like completely different. Than in terms of just trading in stillness. You know, I'm someone I've traded in stillness my whole fucking life, man. I've traded in stillness for fucking ever. Now I'd say I'm trading in like clean motion. I wouldn't call this really chaos. I would call it motion. But in terms of the motion that it offers, it's not for deep thinking. That's for fucking sure. There's not a lot of thinking or a lot of thoughts out here. But man, in terms of executing 0 day options trades, oh my fucking gosh, fucking brilliance, man. So again, this is just something I'm experimenting with. I'm finding it very interesting. I would say the biggest advantage has been just no hesitation and just pure execution on fucking trades. And like also in terms of motion, when you have motion, it's very hard to stop. And when you have the right fucking motion, it's just like unlimited fucking winning, dude. It's fucking insane. Like when you genuinely have motion, it's hard to fucking stop. It's hard to like turn off. Like the place I'm at right now, I'm always fucking on. I can't turn off. I can't shut my shit off. The danger of that is you actually do get burnt out because it's very hard to maintain that, you know? People don't even realize how tired they fucking are because they're on 24 fucking 7 and then all of a sudden the weekend hits and they fucking crash they crashed out. They're fucking sleeping in for fucking 2 3 days. Um but man, it's extremely advantageous to be hyper fucking aware, to be like in pure fucking motion, pure fucking honest when you're fucking trading. Like, dude, the way I was trading on fucking Friday, I could have made a million fucking moves. But man, as soon as that fucking market closed and then the night hit after that, I was done. I needed 2 days of fucking rest. I was fucking fried because I was going at it fucking all fucking week in pure motion. That's the danger of motion is you get so caught up in it and you're always fucking on. Eventually, you just turn the fuck off and you need like 2 days and then you go right the fuck back on. It's fucking insane, man. Um, but yeah, I mean, you could try to be more aware of that and not get so caught up into it. But the thing is, it's hard to turn off when you're on in the environment I'm in, and then especially like if I'm drinking a fucking matcha. Oh, I mean, dude, it's fucking game over. Like if I have two fucking matchas and I just throw myself into the fucking city with all this fucking motion of things moving 24 fucking 7, like fucking this corner, the fuck ton of restaurants, this corner, fuck ton of lights, this corner, fuck ton of yachts, this corner, boats, this quarter, Warner is like it just doesn't fucking stop. Like this corner, fucking million fucking bitches, like whatever the fuck. It just doesn't fucking stop. Like everything changes, everything shifts, unlimited fucking colors, unlimited fucking motion. Like this place fucks. It's a clean motion. That's what I love about it. Like it's not dirty. It's not too chaotic. It's clean. It's not like New York fucking city, like freeze your fucking ass off, dirty fucking environment. Like this is like a clean motion. I'd say this is probably the best place to be in America right now. Like and what it's fucking doing to me is fucking insane, dude. Like, I can't turn the fuck off. Like, I'm living in fucking motion. And I'm telling you, when you live in stillness and then you go from living to fucking motion and you see the contrast of both, oh my gosh, it's fucking insane, man. You know, like, man, this fucking place, it's different. Like, for me to be able to think, I could try to think, but I won't go as deep. You have to actually execute shit to earn some thoughts and some thinking. But if I go to my other place where there's no fucking motion and there's just stillness, it's like I've already earned it. I don't have to do shit and I could think all fucking day and I could go so deep and so inward and be like, wow, these thoughts are fucking amazing. I can't find this shit anywhere else. It's fucking brilliant. But then when I'm in somewhere that's moving fast pace and there's no fucking thoughts and I'm out of my fucking head, I have to actually earn this shit. But when I earn it, I'm earning a different type of thought, you know? And that's interesting. But man, it's just so different. Like when I'm in a place that gives me stillness, like my other spot, I feel like I have a million thoughts a day. I could just plug in and meditate and not do a single thing all day, and I could just think all fucking day, and it'll give me like the biggest fucking reward. It's like literally me just thinking is like scrolling on a fucking feed of like fucking TikTok. But then in this place of fucking motion, it's like I'm living the fucking TikTok reels, and then as I'm living it and fucking moving in it and doing shit, I'm earning some thoughts. But if I'm not doing shit, there's no fucking thinking. And if I try to think, it doesn't go too deep into thinking. Like this shit's fucking insane, man. Like I said, this is just what I'm experiencing. Everybody's fucking different. When I was much younger and didn't go through shit, when didn't go through as much shit and didn't have all this other fucking shit happen and go through all these, amazing fucking things and all this like wild shit and whatever the fuck. Like when I was younger and less experienced, I was not on this level. Like I didn't see shit this way, feel shit this way. I was not there's nothing fucking like this shit. Like this is like, man, to be able to travel and to just see the contrast of one place and then come back and bring that back to the other place, it's like a fucking potion. This shit is fucking crazy, dude. Like I've lived in a place of stillness. I go to a place of motion, and then I bring the motion back to the fucking stillness. Like this shit is like it's a different fucking life. But anyways, man, pay attention to your environment. Me personally, I've been using traveling as a tool to get a certain results that I want out of my life. Like I said, if I need to go to a certain place and think, place I'm in right now, fucking horrible for that. If I want to earn some thoughts and do some shit and execute all fucking day and be on, and just move at the speed of fucking light and have fucking fun, just be out of my fucking head and live and do fucking shit, fucking brilliant. It's just weird coming from like a place where I would just think all day. I would literally spend all my time thinking and then execute on some important shit. But my environment never pushed me to fucking execute because I was living in stillness away from every fucking thing and every fucking one. It was great to go inward, and it was great to build myself within. Um, but this other place I'm in, it's all about fucking proving it. It's all about, oh, like if that's who you are, fucking do it. Like fucking do it. Do some shit with it or whatever the fuck. Like this fucking place, it's like I can't go. It feel like I can't go too inward, which fucking sucks. I love going inward. It feels like a piece of me is missing with the place I'm in right now. Um, and that fucking sucks. But when I go back to this other place, I get it completely back. I'm trying to learn how to take it all with me, but certain environments, it's like very hard to take everything with you. Like certain environments just give you certain things, and then you the other things just aren't as strong in certain situations. Environment's a big fucking play on certain things. But like I said, man, this other place, I'm aware of what I can become being here. Um, One thing I know of is weekend trips are definitely needed. This is I don't think I would want to be here on the weekends. If I'm living this life Monday through fucking Friday, I think the last place I would want to be is still fucking in this fucking place. So I'm just experimenting, man. I'm experimenting. I'm learning some shit. But I'm just, man, like I've just realized like I trade zero date options. So why not, instead of trading in stillness away from every fucking thing and every fucking one, try trading in a place that pushes me to make the craziest fucking fast motion fucking trades. Like, dude, if I'm trading motion, why not trade in motion? Why be away from the motion? So basically, one thing I'm experimenting with is if I'm a better trader trading in stillness, which is the complete opposite of what the fuck I'm trading. Like, stillness is just peace, quiet, zero dates. Dude, zero date options, this is like fucking cocaine. This shit is like speed of fucking light. This is like instant, non fucking stop. Within the blink of a fucking eye, you're up 50 fucking percent. One little mistake just cost you 50 fucking percent. By the time you hear a fucking car beeping, you know, you're up 50 fucking percent. Like, there's not like this shit. When you combine that with an environment that reflects that, like, dude, the environment out, it's like a fucking walking mirror. I feel like I architected all this fucking shit. Like, I'm looking at my trading and I'm looking at my environment, and I'm saying, dude, this trade I'm in is like the environment I'm in gives me the exact fucking reflection I'm fucking in. This shit's fucking crazy. And the crazy thing about the environment I'm in is it's so fucking diverse. If I need to go somewhere quiet, I can get there fucking instantly. If I need to go somewhere more fucking chaotic, I can get there fucking instantly. If I'm in a trade that I want to be quiet because it's slow or whatever the fuck, and I want it to match that, I can go to the quiet spot. If I want to be in a chaotic environment because maybe the trade's chaotic, I can go to the chaotic spot. Like, dude, this place I'm in, it has every fucking thing. Like every fucking thing. I've already seen multiple celebrities out here. This shit is fucking. I'll just be sitting down, random fucking celebrity just literally right by me, just talking with their fucking crew. Like this shit has already happened twice to me already. Like this place has unlimited fucking motion, man. Basically, when I think of zero day options, I think of the place I'm in terms of the clean version. You know, maybe the dirtier version, maybe it's New York City, but the spot I'm in right now, this can genuinely be like the representation of zero date options. I've never seen any fucking thing like this fucking place, and the evolution that this place is going to be in a fucking decade from now is going to be fucking insane. This place is still building its identity, you know? Like the shit I'm in right now with the trading style I'm in, even Zero Days is still building its fucking identity. Nobody knows about this shit. Nobody trades this shit. Nobody's successful in this shit. Like everything's just in pure alignment. So, I've been running this experiment, and basically what I'm gaining from this experiment so far is I'm gonna continue and see how it goes, and I'm gonna continue and try to trade from here. And then what I'm actually planning to do is instead of stay here on the weekends, I'm planning to go somewhere quiet away from fucking here. Because this place, if you stay here too fucking long, oh my gosh, like dude, I'm someone I need to fucking think. I need to go inward. I need to think. Like I need to get away from all this. Like this month, this is a fucking lot. All this fucking flash, movement, and motion to live in this shit 24 fucking 7. I don't think it's gonna create the most intelligent people, you know. But if you think of zero day option traders, this shit it doesn't get more brilliant, but also more motion and degenerate than this. It really like man, that's why I love this place so much because it's a genuine representation. Like some people think this shit's gambling, whatever fuck. But like the crazy thing is this is actually the best style of trading. It's just you gotta be so fucking brilliant and sharp and on your fucking feet to do this shit. That's why I liked the spot that I'm in. It was keeping me sharp in terms of like not in terms of like inward and thinking. It was turning that shit off. But it's keeping me sharp in terms of like fucking motion, fucking taking fucking action, clicking fucking buttons, making fucking moves in an instant, no fucking hesitation, clicking the fucking buttons, dial the fucking like, dude, this fucking place I'm in, it's like you don't have to do fucking drugs. Like the place is the fucking like the fucking. It's like this one place I was staying at, I was like, man, this feels like cocaine. Like this fucking like that's what the fucking place felt like. It just genuinely fucking felt like it. You know, if something feels like it, you don't even think of actually doing the fucking thing. You're like, dude, it's already here. It's already living and passing through every fucking one in the fucking city. Like there's definitely a frequency out here, and there's definitely the fucking motion. Motion has never hit me harder in terms of the spot that I'm at. And I just see, like, in terms of the way that I move, and in terms of the way how other people move, and how the place moves, and how the place works, this place is unlimited fucking motion. But there's a difference between clean motion and dirty motion, and this place is fucking clean. It's on the fucking come up. It's still building its fucking identity. It's the type of place where nobody fucking knows what it's gonna look like a decade from now. So, I mean, I'm super fucking excited to be here because most places in America are either on the fucking come down or they're just fucking boring as fuck. You know, most places in general are just shit. But the place I'm in right now, it's like so many people use this place to their advantage, whether they live here or visit here. Everybody fucking comes here, and there's just so much fucking motion and so much movement, and everybody looks like fucking like supermodels, and everything's fucking like there's no fucking like broke fucking bullshit over here. Like you need fucking if you want to have a good time in terms of spending money, you need fucking money over here. And it's just like unlimited flash and flex and motion and movement. It's like the place I'm fucking in, it forces you to be fucking sharp and to make fucking moves and to fucking prove it, like to make a fuck ton of fucking money. Cause like another thing is when you're living in a place that's like where you genuinely have to like, dude, I have to take so much fucking action just to get certain fucking thoughts. And I'm not used to that. I can go to this other spot as soon as I get there. I can have a million fucking thoughts and zero fucking action. It literally pulls me inward and I over fucking think and the thoughts are fucking brilliant. I create the best fucking game plans and most brilliant business plans, but I lack the motion and I lack the action in that environment. So I could use it as a way to just create blueprints, as a way to write books, as a way to do whatever the fuck I need to do in terms of thinking and getting away from all this chaos. Getting away from all this shit, right? All this motion. But man, in terms of executing and being in a place where it's like you have to actually execute. And then when you execute, you'll get some thoughts, you'll get some feedback, and you'll get it instantly. Like, dude, that's another thing with my trading. Basically, I've never seen a place that gives you instant fucking feedback like this. Whenever I make a fucking move, wherever the fuck I look, whatever the fuck I hear, it's like I'm getting instant fucking feedback. If I'm having a thought, I'm getting instant feedback of like a confirmation of something. It's like, dude, I've never been in a fucking place that responds so fucking quickly to what the fuck I'm seeing, to what the fuck I'm thinking, to what the fuck I'm doing. It's like an instant fucking mirror fucking reflection. You know? How the fuck is someone gonna get that if that's what they want in a fucking stillness? In stillness, empty fucking place, fucking secluded from everyone and every fucking thing. It's like, dude, I'm saying I got this fucking chamber, man, where I'm in there. I could get the fucking craziest fucking thoughts. I'm a completely different person. People be like, dude, how the fuck does this motherfucker go from genius fucking thinker to then motion fucking action taker over here, but no fucking thing? Like, people would look at the two different versions and they'd be like, oh my fucking gosh, these are like two different people. This one person is like a genius thinker, can write nonstop, create the most brilliant genius business execution plans, but he lacks execution over there, and nothing in his environment reflects on what the fuck he's planning for and all this shit. But then this other fucking environment, no fucking thinking, all the thoughts all go away. It's like, imagine going from a place where you can just sit, think, and meditate, and you get a million fucking thoughts a day in all these fucking dreams. And then another fucking place where you get probably like, it feels like you only get like 10 thoughts a day. And when you get the thoughts, you have to earn them. You have to actually fucking do shit. And when you start doing shit, you start fucking thinking. Like, dude, the contrast of that is fucking insane. Can you imagine like the split fucking contrast of what the fuck I just said? So, like, the way I'm looking at it and what I'm currently doing is I'm actually living like 4 to 5 days in pure motion, no fucking thinking. And then I'm trying to live in my weekends in the overthinking spot. So I get the best of both worlds. But man, to get everything in one world, that's fucking hard to do, man. That's hard to do. Like I said, maybe in my evolution I'll figure out how to have it all in fucking one. But right fucking now, it's pure fucking overkill. There's this one fucking place that gives me unlimited execution and motion. I just can't turn fucking off. And then there's this other fucking place I can't turn off in terms of thinking and going inward, but I completely shut down going outward and executing. You understand? So it's the complete fucking opposites. There's no fucking balance. So what I'm doing right now is I'm traveling in between the two. 4 to 5 days in motion, 2 to 3 days in overthinking master plan. It's like two versions of me, two different places. And if people met each version, they'd be like, dude, these are completely different people. And this is, in terms of me, this is like purely fucking environmental. As soon as I fucking get into the environment, I switch right back into the other fucking person. This shit is fucking insane, man. So now I'm sitting here thinking like, oh fuck. Now I actually need two spots. Like, if I actually want to fucking have, and now I'm thinking about like, how do I want to live my life? Do I want to live like 24 fucking 7 in fucking motion, lose some depth, lose some meaning, lose some inward, lose some thinking, right? Because that's what it's gonna fucking do to me if I'm in that 24 fucking 7. Or do I want to live in 24 fucking 7 overthinking? So I've been spending a lot of time, going back and forth in between the two and doing experiments in between weekly trips and stuff like that. Um, as of now, what I have been considering is like 4 days in motion, 3 days in overthinking, you know? But it also depends on a chapter of someone's life. If someone just wants to live in pure motion, maybe they do 3 months, 6 months, a year in motion. If someone wants to do like 5 days of motion and then 2 days away from all that fucking shit. And the reason why they want to get away from it is, well, because maybe, they don't even want to be around it and they want to go inward and just get the fuck away from it and relax and then go back into it on the fucking weekdays where they're mainly working. It's just like with my type of work, it could be any fucking thing. I could be successful doing any fucking thing. So it's just kind of interesting thinking about like the options someone can have in the versions they choose. And then the timing of that. Timing is another fucking thing. Someone could have went through something or they could have experienced something and then a certain environment might be better for what they're currently going through or experiencing or trying to get in certain chapters. So like I said, man, this shit um is fucking awesome, man. Cuz when I was younger, I was never at this fucking level and I didn't think like this. So now I'm seeing the importance in environments and I'm experimenting with what type of frequency and what type of version I become in a certain environment. But so far I've only found two environments that I genuinely like and I've traveled to quite a few places, but I'm planning to do a lot more traveling in 2026 to see if I find any more environments on what I can do for certain things, man. I went to LA. That was fucking interesting. Oh my fucking gosh. I would say that was like third fucking person version of myself. Fucking fantasy fucking funland. That felt like a fucking vacation. I don't think I could ever live there. Unless I just wanted to go fuck off and drift off and just have fucking fun all day and not care about any fucking thing or any fucking one and just live in a fucking fantasy. But honestly, that's not I don't think I'd ever fucking be that, man. I was there for a fucking week. Oh my god, that shit hit my fucking identity. That shit hit every fucking I might have had a fucking ego death out there, man. That shit definitely hit my fucking identity. That's a completely different place. I'd say it's more of like a reset place, also a vacation place to have fun and shit. Oh my god, my trading over there was fucking insane. Dude, the time wouldn't move. Everything was so fucking slow. Um 1 minute felt like hours, but I couldn't do shit. And I was thinking, but not the most strategic way, like a fantasy fucking way. And I felt like I was in third person fucking mode. I didn't even feel like first person out there. And it's just like drifting, just having fun, smiling, laughing. Like I that was the only place where I genuinely had no work ethic. Even when I was trading, it felt like I was doing nothing, dude. When I was trading in fucking LA, it felt like I was doing nothing. It felt so like cutthroat, silent, cold. But man, in terms of some of the character development and some of like the characters, it definitely I was a character out there for sure. It brought out a certain character in me, but man, to like live that way and to become that, oh my fucking gosh, I don't think I would ever fucking choose that. But this motion place that I'm in right now, I think it can make me a much better trader from what I've seen so far. I genuinely think I could trade a fuck ton better in motion rather than stillness. But for me personally, the biggest insult of being here is the lack of like depth, the lack of like thinking and the ability to like, go strategically into thought and getting like deep spiritual like thinking thinking downloads and stuff like that. But I will say, I do believe some of that's here, but it's like you really have to earn it and you really have to take a lot of action. But I think it genuinely does lack some substance and some thought um in meaning in certain ways. But one way to create meaning out of all of that is to do shit and to accomplish shit instead of just being in a place where you just think and write and create plans all day. But it's like, dude, people change the world with just their words and the shit people write and like books and poetry and shit like that. So I'm using two places very strategically, but with the point I'm at in my current life, I'm trying an experiment where I think I'm just gonna keep being here for like 4 to 5 days a week. And then I'm gonna go back to my other spot for the weekends to just fucking think, write, reset, create plans, be strategic. And then when I'm not there, I'm just gonna travel somewhere else because if I'm already in fucking motion, I don't need to be here 7 days a week. I could be in this motion spot because it's good for me with my work, 4 to 5 days a week. And then on the weekend, I can go to another motion spot and see if there's something over there. Like I said, I went to LA, not much benefit, but I will say I couldn't work which was fucking horrible. Oh my god, I fucking hated it. I've never been to a place where I couldn't work. I tried to make a video on shit. I felt like a completely different. I couldn't work. I was like fucking done. I was like, dude, I'm not fucking working. Fuck this. Like, I've never been in a place that actually killed my work ethic. It genuinely slit its fucking throat. Like, even if I wanted to do something, I couldn't fucking do it. It gave me some good thinking, but it was more like fantasy thinking. It wasn't like the best level of thinking in my other spot. But man, it had a hit on fucking identity shit. I think it's more of just a reset place, a reset identity place in vacation. If I know where I want to go to vacation, I'll go to LA. But man, that shit hit me fucking hard with fucking identity and fucking reset. So like I would probably only go there once a year probably. But the place I'm in right now, this fucking place fucks. It's like a motion mirror. Everything I think and see, it just appears and it's just instantly. Like, dude, I feel like I'm fucking architecting my fucking thoughts, getting instant feedback out here. Whatever the fuck I'm doing or thinking about, it's like this city gives me instant fucking feedback, which is fucking awesome. I can't find like My other spot, my quiet spot gave me some mirrors, but it wasn't instant, man. I had to earn that shit through the highest level of fucking depth, and it lacked action. This place just gives it to me, but it doesn't give me like the highest level of fucking thoughts and shit and going deep. But it could be earned. It's just different, man. But my other place, oh man, the spiritual downloads out there and everything. But man, in terms of trading, I'm just so fucking excited to be here with trading because, dude, I'm telling you, when you're trading, and everything you're doing and thinking of, you look around and you see an instant mirror of confirmation of what the fuck you're doing in real life. You're sitting there saying, dude, it's like I just turned the stock market into real life. The universe is giving me exact signals and confirmations of what the fuck is like I'm seeing and fucking doing. There's no fucking other place like this. Like literally the place I'm in, you can't go to another fucking place on this fucking planet that's like this fucking place. It's special, man. And it's been treating me good. I've been doing very well out here in terms of working, and my trading has been at all-time highs. I've noticed I genuinely trade better out here. Um, but another thing that I have to think about as well is like, you know, is just from what this place makes me become as a person, because there's different versions. If someone's just living in motion, executing, and they're not thinking as much and they're not as inward, they're going to be a different version. And this place will definitely be more of like that outer version of me. And the interesting thing about that, I would genuinely say that I've been living inward and not as much in motion and away from everyone for like 2+ fucking decades. So to be out here is like the complete fucking opposite version. So you can kind of see like the hate love relationship in that like split situation, and there's lack of balance. So I'm learning all this shit, man. This shit is fucking wild, man. Maybe one day I get to the level or I get to a certain place where it's like I feel like I just have it all at the highest fucking level, man. But right now, I found two locations where I genuinely feel like I'm at the highest level in certain aspects of my life. If I want to execute and do shit, highest level here, I think could be with trading. If I just want to overthink and write shit and create strategies for my business, for trading, create systems, go into deep thinking, go more inward, because there's two versions of everyone. There's someone's like inner self within and their deep thought, um, and like emotions and what they feel, what they see. And then there's the other aspect, someone who's more out of their head, taking action, executing, not thinking. When they take some action, they get some feedback. And then when they get some feedback after what they did, then they start thinking, right? Completely different versions, dude. I lived in versions where my feedback was doing nothing and just thinking, and I would get the spiritual downloads and I would get all the fucking information, but I always lacked execution. And I always lacked instant feedback of like representation of the action. This fucking place, it's like all the fucking thinking went out the fucking door and all the fucking instant feedback came to me when I start taking action, and it's all about fucking proving out here and executing, taking action. Then you start earning some thoughts and start earning some shit. Completely fucking different, man. Like imagine being in one environment where you do fucking nothing but meditate and you get the best spiritual downloads and you get the highest level of thinking just by doing fucking nothing. And then you go to another fucking environment and you don't get that. It just all fucking disappears. Your genius doesn't disappear. It just turns off from that certain aspect. But to get some sort of level of that, you can't just sit and think and meditate. You have to actually do shit, because in this environment, that's what it is. It's like I genuinely have to do shit, motion, make moves 24 fucking 7, make fucking moves, not sit here, create plans, think. No, no, no. For that to even fucking exist, I need to be moving on, doing shit, fucking turning on, fucking motion. Then I get instant feedback. Then I get the thoughts. So man, it's just I'm looking at the contrast of each, and in terms of the level of thinking, the other place has the highest level of thinking. If I could just learn how to execute better over there, it would probably be the highest, one of the highest versions of me in terms of like depth, rareness, level of thinking. The shit this guy's fucking saying is another fucking nothing like that fucking place. In terms of this place with the instant feedback, I don't. It's a different type of feedback. I would say the feedback, it's action, it's outward, it's execution, so it's like it's not as rare in a sense, it's not as in depth, but it is different. So I'm seeing the contrast between the two, and I'm looking at the situation, I'm saying, dude, I need both of this shit fucks, man. I got like a potion here, I got a potion there. I'm traveling from here to there getting two types of potions. And who the fuck wants to live in a place where they think 24 fucking 7 and get no emotion? So I'm sitting here saying like, this outward place, I think I'm leaning more towards I'm living here right now. I will say though, I really don't like in terms of like it's taking away that inward self and that not as deep thinking. I can't fucking stand it. But it's another thing to just think your whole fucking life and not do any fucking thing, you know? I mean, I could write and shit and whatever the fuck, but like two different things. So man, like the way I'm looking at the map right now, I'm looking at the chessboard, and what I'm thinking is like I actually live in the motion, in the outward where I just execute. And then when I execute, I get feedback and I get thoughts instead of just meditating all fucking day and trading. Um, so I live in that. I'm doing an experiment where I'm living in that for like 4 to 5 days a week. And then I'm traveling back with what the fuck I just lived to my other spot, and then I'm just fucking relaxing, meditating, downloads, spiritual thinking, and then I go back to the other spot. So that's where I'm at right now. And then who knows? Maybe one day I'll cut the cord on one of the spots. Who fucking knows? But dude, I'm telling you, like, it's like two different versions of me. It's like I can't take the other version with me to the other spot. I could, but it's not like the full completed version. It's fucking insane, man. Like to have a spot where as soon as you go back, you turn on to complete like monk, overthinker, rare thoughts, create the most genius blueprints, plans, like the shit I'm fucking writing, let alone thinking, like this shit is fucking insane. And then to go to another spot where like that disappears, but it reappears in a different way through action. So if I'm taking meaningful actions, maybe I'll get some more meaningful thoughts and shit. But if the actions aren't meaningful and shit, maybe I won't get as more meaningful. Like I gotta see. This is something I'm experimenting with. Basically what I'm experimenting is I got this one spot where I get the rare spiritual overthinking downloads, the rarest fucking level of depth and highest level of thoughts. Basically like high level information, high level trading information, business insight, life insight, stuff like that. Highest level I've been on from that realm in terms of literally just doing nothing and just meditating and thinking. This environment just pulls it all fucking out of me, and I go within. It's fucking it pulls it all within. Um, and then I got this other environment where I have to do shit and I can't meditate. And when I do shit, I get instant feedback, which is kind of cool, you know? So if you see the contrast, I got one environment, all I have to do is meditate. I get unlimited fucking downloads, unlimited thoughts, like a million thoughts a day. I could write a whole fucking book. And then I got this other fucking environment where zero fucking thoughts if I don't do shit. If I do shit, I get some thoughts, but not a lot. And depending on the shit that I do, it's different types of feedback. But man, it's like each environment gives me different fucking things. So with what I know, I'm just gonna use it very, very fucking strategically, man. So I just want to let you guys know, man. You guys have an amazing fucking amazing fucking week. We're gonna kill it. I strongly recommend that you join Team Roar. It's the first link down below within the fucking description. We're currently in on a swing trade on ES. I'm in at 6917. I ended at 6907. Um, right now the shit's at 6912. Forming some higher support on a break and retest. Green WL green, all bullish. In terms of Friday, dude, our trading was unfucking believable. This shit is fucking insane. Um, but man, one thing I will say is with this experiment and contrast that I've seen with these environments, I genuinely do believe the best version of me as a trader is in the motion city. I genuinely do believe that. What I dislike about that is it's not like the most, I would say, inward version of me where I have these deep spiritual thoughts and deep spiritual like where I'm not as stillness. I'm someone I really do love and value stillness, and I really do love and value the soul and going within and going inward and thinking and writing. The place I'm in right now, I don't think is the best for that, but it doesn't take away my genius. It just gives me a different form of genius. But I will say, when it comes to trading, if we're talking pure trading, I genuinely do believe this is the best environment for me. It's fucking insane. Another thing, I've been eating so much fucking more over here. Oh my god, I've been eating fucking good every fucking day, man. This other fucking place that I'm talking about, the food is fucking shit over there. I have to drive 40 fucking minutes to get a good fucking meal. And the restaurant is fucking an hour and sit at a fucking restaurant for an hour. Dude, there's nothing like this other fucking place. Like you guys don't understand the complete like from the suburbs to the motion, like Suburbs, from the suburbs to the motion city. Like, man, it's just so interesting to think of what each gives me. But man, it's just so different. That's another thing. Like, for me to actually earn the thinking I want, I have to actually do shit here. But another place, I don't have to do shit. I can just think all day and the thoughts will be better. But in certain ways, it's like, can't get certain thoughts if you don't do certain things, you know? So it's just interesting to see the contrast between the two. But man, that other version, man, there's nothing like that other fucking version, man. To be that fucking like spiritual, inward level of thinking, level of fucking seeing, level of stillness and fucking powerful. Like, dude, this other fucking spot, I feel like I'm like 100 times bigger than the environment. Like, the shit is it's not fucking normal. Like, to feel that big in a fucking place and to just literally sit fucking still and get the most rarest spiritual downloads, and then you leave it and go somewhere else and it all just fucking goes away and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta actually do some shit to get that. And then when you do some shit, it's not to the level of that, but it's different shit. So it's just interesting to see the contrast. But like I said, man, in terms of trading, I think it's in the outward version. I think it's in the version that doesn't think as much, doesn't hesitate, makes the fucking moves, has the fucking motion. I think that's what this trading shit really is. And when it comes to zero day options, if we're talking zero days, I think you got to have motion for the shit. I think you need motion for the game. If you want to be the absolute best, I think people need motion. And for some people to have that level of motion, they need an environment where they're just on 24 fucking 7. It's like, dude, I can't be off. I can't shut down. Everywhere I fucking go, something, someone is fucking on. I'm just fucking on. Like, that's another thing. Like, if I'm not fucking thinking, what the fuck? What's the other choice? If I'm not, if I sit still and there's no thinking, don't you think that I would start moving or doing something? You know, that's why this other fucking place that I'm talking about, I could just sit still and think all day. I don't have to do shit. It's like literally my level of, put it this way, my level of thinking is like I already did the thing and I already earned the next thought of what that accomplishment did, even if I didn't do it. And then it just gives me the next thing to do. It's like it's this extremely high level of fucking thinking and just going in depth, and the shit's all fucking right. But there's a difference between actually doing the shit versus thinking about the shit and then getting the next thought for the fucking thing. But still, it's like literally the thoughts will be right, even if I do it or don't fucking do it. Like literally the next thought will be right, as if I already like just thinking a million fucking steps ahead. Like just think. Shit's like it's the highest level thing, but also stillness. Oh my gosh, my stillness was so fucking OP over there. Like fucking over there was like stillness maxing. That's yeah, that was stillness maxing, thinking maxing. That's it. That's I figured it out. Over there, I'm stillness maxing, I'm thinking maxing, um, meditating maxing. That's what I got over there. I maxed that shit out. Over here, doing maxing, executed maxing. What else? Motion maxing. Um, but man, I will say, in this spot that I'm at, when it comes to creating the fucking plans, it's like, dude, this shit is crazy. I genuinely, I like, I feel like, put it this way, when I turn this fucking camera off, if I wanted to create a plan here in terms of like do some research or try to create a plan, some shit, I feel like it would be more difficult if the camera wasn't on. I feel like I genuinely have to like express every fucking thing to actually get the thoughts. Like basically in this environment that I'm fucking in, this is the biggest shift that I'm seeing. For me to actually express myself, I feel like I can't think about it. I have to do it. I have to like say the shit. Camera's got to be on. I got to say the shit, tell it to someone, say it to a fucking camera, make the fucking video. Basically, what I'm telling you is in this current environment that I'm in, I think it would actually be easier for me and more productive for me if I were to film what I was planning to do versus trying to do it off the camera. And then in the other fucking place that I'm talking about, it's the complete fucking opposite. I can go so inward and just think within, no camera, no video, none of that shit needed. Just do what I gotta do, right? No problem. Here, I feel like I gotta like express my fucking shit to even get the shit on the fucking map. Like I'm telling you, like Basically, if I tried to research something here, I think I would do better trying to do that task if I was on camera expressing it and doing the task as I'm making a video. Versus the other spot, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like I can just operate with the thinking, with the research, anything when it comes to research, thinking, reading, shit like that. I feel like I could just do it completely fine off a camera. But over here, I genuinely feel like if I want to create some strategic fucking plan, I can't just sit here and think and read and research. It pulls out a different inversion of me where I'm not going inward and I'm completely outward. I'm completely out of my fucking head. So basically, if I'm completely out of my fucking head, I feel like I have to do and express every fucking thing to get what was in my fucking head to get it out. Like I have to fucking do the shit. And whether that's turning on a fucking camera or speaking or expressing myself, that's the fucking difference. Basically what I'm telling you is that's the contrast. Like my other quiet spot, I feel like I could just create a game plan in silence, no problem. Over here, I feel like I have to express it, turn on a camera. I have to genuinely I can't think about it. I can't research on my I feel like I have to fucking express this shit. I have to go completely out of my head and do the shit. If I'm not actually doing this shit, talking about doing it, like, so it's completely different, man. Like I said, this is like everyone experiences different things at certain levels in their life, certain points of their life. Like, I'm just seeing the contrast of this shit. And, like, dude, this is like complete. It's just so overkill of two different versions of myself and what this is fucking doing to me. This shit is fucking insane, man. Like, there's nothing fucking like it, man. This shit is fucking crazy. So I'm putting a lot of thought on like how I want to use this and operate in my growth from this, man. But this is fucking crazy. I genuinely feel like one thing I had trouble doing here was I was trying to research some stocks to swing trade and to day trade. I was genuinely having trouble with the research part in this environment I'm in because I'm just completely out of my fucking head and it's hard to just like think and sit still and want to do shit still. But what I've noticed is for me to do it here, it's like it's not the version like in the other spot. In the other spot, I could just sit still, come up with the most brilliant plans for the market and just go very deep inward and think. Like I don't have to do shit. Literally just on my phone, just get the shit done. Boom, like that. Over here, I feel like I gotta fucking like either talk, express it, be on fucking camera. Like I gotta like do. I gotta be on. I can't just sit still and be fucking quiet. Like basically, this fucking place feels like for me to get the shit done, I got to go completely outward. I got to be out in the city with motion around me every fucking where, moving around, or I got to be talking. I got to be like expressing. I got to be talking on fucking camera, making fucking moves. It feels like I have to be outward. I can't go. It feels very hard to go inward here, and that's something that I really don't fucking like. But there's advantages to both. There's advantages to going outward. There's advantages to going inward. But dude, that really fucked with me. I was trying to create a plan on swing trading stocks where I was trying to research and also some investments that I'm in, and I genuinely had trouble doing it in this fucking spot I'm at. And one of the reasons why I had trouble doing it is because like I said, like there's no thinking here. I've never been at like a place like this where like I barely think. For me to think, I feel like I have to do something, and for me to do something, I feel like I have to go the most extroverted route, the most highest level of do. So the most highest level for me doing shit here, like one of the highest levels, like making the content, putting out the content, expressing my voice, expressing it. So it feels like I have to go completely outward to get the result that I want here. I can't go completely inward. That's one of the things it lacks. It lacks the inward, and I fucking hate that. But in terms of outward, the biggest advantage is you're actually doing shit, but man, it's just hard to like sit fucking still and go into deep thought and deep research here. But I feel like I can do it if I actually do it, not if I'm just thinking about it alone in the quiet, like at the other spot. I feel like I would genuinely have to actually go do it. So who knows, man? This could actually be a good spot for me in terms of like making fucking content and doing the fucking live streams. I've seen my live trade streams out here. They were the best trades I've ever fucking made. So like I said, this is just completely different for me because it's one thing to feel like, you know, certain places like very good at researching but lack the execution of the research I did. But what if 90% of the work was just doing the research? So then that's a better spot for me potentially. But then other places just full fucking execution. might be hard to research because I have to like just execute on every fucking thing. Like I lack the fucking thinking. So it's just fucking executing, doing shit. Whether it's like expressing every fucking thing, having the fucking camera on, making the fucking content, like the shit just fucking comes out of me. It's like I have to go completely outward instead of within. It's a completely different way of living, man. Especially for someone who's lived like in their head inward for fucking decades. So this is completely different for me, man. But man, that's one thing I really do cannot fucking stand. Like, dude, I was trying to research some shit and I found it very hard to fucking do. And then as I was making this video, I genuinely think it'd be easier to do if I just did it on fucking video, which would actually be good for my fucking business. So it's just different versions of me, and I'm seeing the contrast. I'm seeing how I can use the two, and I'm trying to improve on each spot. Meaning, the other spot I go to, I'm trying to bring this over there, and then the other spot I go to, I'm trying to bring this over there, trying to build each up more, and see which could kind of create the strongest version. But man, this fucking spot I'm at, every fucking thing is here, man. It's fucking insane. Um, but to be in that motion 24 fucking 7, like I said, when you're on 24 fucking 7, you turn off at the speed of fucking light. That's how the shit works. Like after Friday night, I was fucking off for 2 days. Done. I was out like a fucking light. And then straight back fucking on. And then when I was off for those 2 days, I realized I should have went to the other spot. I should have been at the fucking quiet spot. I would have been on in terms of like my spirituality and like thinking, and I would have been peaceful and relaxed, and I would have gotten that version of me that was lacking here. So the shit's crazy, man. I'm seeing two different versions of me, um, and I'm trying to choose each version strategically and not leave one behind because I genuinely want both. Um, but I understand there's certain chapters and things in life, and it won't go away. I could leave it and then just come back to it whenever the fuck I want. It'll still be there. um it literally comes back instantly, right? But I'm trying to keep a nice balance and use what I have strategically to my advantage, and I'm genuinely trying to come back to each place stronger and fucking better. So like I said, man, this shit's just wild on literally how environments can turn me into a completely different person. So basically, in terms of the motion spot, this could be the best place for me to make content, for me to get my work done, for me to trade. And then the other spot could be the best place if I want to create the best business plan you've ever seen, if I wanted to create the best research you've ever seen, the best fucking anything to do with writing, reading, whatever the fuck, right? But in terms of zero dates, oh man, in terms of zero day trading, I would say that, the other spot is the best place to be. So it's just interesting to see like I could literally choose any life I fucking want with who I am and what I've accomplished. So like I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with all this shit, man. But like I said, I'm choosing right now like 4 days in motion, 2 to 3 days in the other spot. That's what I'm leaning towards now. And I could always go back to the other one whenever the fuck. Um, so it's like I got two bases now. For the most part, I got my travel base and then my other spot. At some point, I might get a full time base here, and I'll still have my full time base over there, likely. And then at one point, if I don't need one of the bases, I'll just cut the other base. Like the shit's fucking crazy, dude. I might soon. I might have two actual bases, and then when I don't use one of the bases, I'll just travel somewhere because I'm gonna travel to other places for certain tools. I have one vacation spot, um, and then in terms of traveling, I'm gonna travel to other places to see what kind of frequencies I can get out there, to see what I can use that place for strategically for me as a person. If I need something at a certain point, I'll go to a certain place. Like I said, if I need to get shit done, I'll come here. If I need to think and go deep within and go inward and create the best game plans, research, whatever the fuck I want to do, thinking, writing, I'll go over there. Like, I know the two different versions, but man, when I start traveling, there's going to be some sort of place where I travel to where another tool is probably going to arise. This is the first place where I've actually traveled to, and there's a tool that I can use here for me to fucking rise up in a certain way. It's just a different fucking version. This would be the fucking most wildest fucking action taking version of me for fucking sure. The other place is the most wildest thinking, research, genius thinker version. This fucking place, oh man, this is like, dude, the trader I would become here would be fucking cracked. Like I'm telling you, dude, the trades, I would have the most trades here, the most wins. I'd be like the king of fucking trading here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I genuinely believe this is the best place for me when it comes to trading in terms of day trading zero dates. I'm telling you, I already had trouble researching. I was researching some investments out here and some swing trades, and I had trouble doing it. I think if I did it on camera, it would be a lot better. It probably would be. I think I genuinely just have to do this shit outward on fucking camera. For this fucking place, I feel like I have to go to the maximum outward. It like basically it pulls the maximum outward within me. It doesn't pull the maximum inward. So for me to get the inward, I have to go completely fucking outward. And it just goes outward. The other fucking place, it's just completely fucking inward, but it lacks going outward, meaning it lacks executing. So it's like the other place, I feel like I get all the inward within. I don't have to do shit. I get it within. I can do the research, do the plans, quiet, do my own thing, think. This fucking place, I feel like I have to go to the highest level of going outward, extroverted, motion to get that inward shit. But the cool thing about this place is it brings that inward shit into the execution, into the action in certain ways. It's just different ways of executing too. So it's a lot to think about it, man. With certain things I want to do, with work and stuff, certain environments are better. And I'm trying to build off of both and become better in both rather than, using both and becoming worse in the other. And then just wanting to live in the other full time. I'm genuinely trying to be better at both. But who knows? Maybe at some point in time I'll have to just drop one. But the way it looks like right now, I'm always gonna have that one rare spot for thinking. I don't think anything's gonna fucking replace that one spot. So I got that superpower over there. And then over here, I got the highest level of fucking motion, extroverted execution, fucking trading. It's like over there, I create all the genius systems, do all the research. Over fucking here, if I want to do that shit, I have to fucking execute loud, I talk, do all the shit. But like over here, the 0 day trades that I already know what to fucking do and I'm just fucking brilliant at, it just comes out of me and I just fucking do it at the blink of a fucking eye. Like there's no hesitation, it's just fucking genius. Like this shit's fucking insane, man. I have never been so excited to fucking trade. Because I'm telling you, man, when you trade in stillness, right? And nothing's around you, nobody's around you, and you're trading the most craziest style of trading. And then you look around and you realize, oh fuck, my world is so normal. But man, inward over there, my world was not normal. The level of thinking I was on, this shit, like, dude, I could write a book in a day over there. This shit was fucking insane. But in terms of like the exterior, the outward of life, oh, fucking, it's just, just like normal kind of life. But what made it cool was I was so deep inward and so deep spiritual. But the exterior mirror lacked the fucking brilliance of like me in the fucking, it lacked the brilliance of, I would say, the exterior life out there did not reflect the crazy style of my fucking trading. And this fucking place I'm in gives me instant feedback of the style I'm trading on. And I'm like, dude, that's some cool shit. I'm trading the fastest 0 day options on the fucking planet. And I'm living in a place where it gives you instant feedback. Meaning, if you take an action here, whatever action you decide to take, if you think about something, you decide to do it, or if you don't think about something and you do it, whatever the fuck you do, this city instantly responds to you. It instantly gives you feedback within the blink of a fucking eye. It's like it holds up a fucking mirror to you fucking instantly. It lacks a lot of thought, but once you get that instant fucking mirror and that instant fucking feedback, then you get a fucking thought based off an action that you fucking took. And I'm sitting here saying, dude, that's fucking rare and that's fucking different. My other fucking spot, I can get all the fucking thoughts, but I would lack the execution. This fucking spot actually do something. It's like I get instant fucking feedback for the shit I fucking do. The difference is one place I'm not doing shit, but I'm getting rare thoughts, rare downloads, fucking genius level of thinking. The other place I'm actually doing shit, actually getting some shit done, and fucking getting some feedback. That's the difference. But I'm telling you, dude, the feedback I've gotten in that other spot by literally doing fucking nothing, it got me to some of the highest levels of going inward and spiritual. Nothing fucking like it. And I see through the contrast, so it's like, dude, I wanted fucking both. It's hard to get fucking it's hard to get both on one spot. It really fucking is. I'm trying to figure out how to get both in one fucking spot. If I can get both out here, that should be crazy. But what I'm figuring out is I think I could get both. It just comes in different ways. Like here, I have to actually do shit. But even if I do get both, it's different levels. Like one is less depth, one is more depth. It's different levels and it depends on action. Like it's different. It's just a different version of things. So it's a lot to think about. But this place has been very, I mean, what I would say is it's fun to live in a place that reflects on what you're doing, right? In terms of my style of trading, the place I'm living in is a pure reflection of the way I trade. And all of that motion and all those mirrors and all that instant feedback, it's fucking awesome. I think it's gonna make me the best version of fucking trading ever. It's gonna make me fucking insane level fucking brilliance. That's what I genuinely love about it. But there's just so many versions of like how I see life and how I think and like things I can do where it genuinely gets you genuinely have to realize like what you want out of this life, what chapter, what season, what do you want to use tools for, what do you want to create and stuff like that. But I genuinely do believe when it comes to trading and when it comes to trading on a live stream, when it comes to going outward and creating shit, I think this is the best place fucking for me, dude. I mean, that's another thing. That other fucking spot, I could think all day and be at the highest level of thinking, but if I don't do shit, then that's just all within me, you know? And I can carry that with me where I go, and that's fucking cool and all, but like it's another thing to do shit with the shit you have rather than just to like be that shit and be that person and see that shit and then you get put in certain situations. Like it's another thing to actually make the moves and do certain shit than just kind of like environments matter and certain things matter. But man, I love both versions. I'm just learning so much about this and seeing through all the fucking contrast of this shit. But anyways, guys, join Team Roar. The level of trading is off the fucking walls. Dude, we had a 691 spy put for 47 cents. Add. Shit went to fucking 100 cents. Sold for 100% win. This was the first trade on January 16th. See this shit? Look at what we fucking did on Friday, dude. You want to see what we did on Friday? Look, this is what we did. We bought, it went up. We did that all fucking day. If you're not in here, you're fucking up. And if you're fucking up, you should get the fuck off this channel. Because this channel, it's winners only. If you ain't winning, if you ain't printing, if you ain't in fucking motion, you've no fucking business fucking being here. Like, dude, this channel's for fucking winners. This is what we do. We buy puts here, right at support. The shit fucking collapses, fills the gap. You see this shit? Look at this. Let's buy 691 spy puts at support. You see the support? You see the support? Look, we bought at support. Added 50 more at 50 cents. PCP gap close reversal. Look, we sold it once it closed the gap. We sold it. And then we started to buy fucking calls. Fucking genius, man. 694 spy calls after that. Those were a little bit too further out. I went once close to the money they printed. Fucking 689 spy puts, 42 cents a contract. Shit went to 84 cents a contract, another 100% win. Let's buy 689 spy puts for 42 cents. Added at 38 cents. Sold at 84 cents. 693 spy calls for 57 cents a contract. You go to 693 spy calls, 57 cents a contract. You're going to see right here, add, double it, triple it. Sold for 100%. 6945 SPX puts for 195 cents. Add. 560, 590, 200%, 300%. 6940 SPX puts for 115 cents, 285, 300% return. 6945 SPX puts for 165 cents, 500 cents, filled at 480, 200% return. Dude, who do you know is winning this much, printing this much? That's 6 for 7. You see that, motherfuckers? 6, 7. Yeah. Next time someone tells you 6, 7, tell them, dude, Team Roar, they went 6 for 7, 30 fucking bands. Unlimited winning, unlimited fucking printing. My trades were absolutely cracked. It was nonstop winning. It was endless fucking winning. I literally only had one fucking L in the fucking day. Dude, trading on motion with mirrors giving you instant feedback, the shit is fucking cracked, man. We were winning non fucking stop. We were winning so fucking much, man. Look at the fuck 693 calls at 62 cents at 12:15 p.m. Fucking skyrocketed. SMCI calls, 32.5 calls, looking for a strong close at new highs, fucking skyrocketed. Dude, all of our trades fucked. All of our trades printed. Join the group. You want to win, you want to print, it's the first thing down below within the description. Dude, put it this way. I haven't been trading in motion a lot. And what I'm telling you is, when I trade in motion, my trades have been fucking insane. Like, it's been genuinely a pure reflection of zero dates. This shit is cracked to a fucking T. You are not going to want to miss this shit, man. This has been literally me witnessing the highest version of myself. And I haven't spent a lot of time trading in motion. I've been going back and forth between here and the other place. I've had about, I'd say 4 to 5 months. I've been here 4 to 5 months in my life total, and that was all within the past year. Right now, I'm currently planning to be here a lot, 4 to 5 days a week, and then the other spot 2 to 3 days. That's what I'm planning right now. And then as time goes on, things change, whatever the fuck I want to do. But right now, I'm planning to be here a lot. And the reason why is I love the motion. I love the potion. Um, I love the 0 day trading here. And that can change, because my life can change very, very quickly with the person I am. I adapt quickly, I evolve quickly, but right fucking now, I think this place is perfect for me. And I would love for you to experience this live trading in a chat with us in real time, seeing this different version of me as a trader and seeing that I think this is going to be the highest level of me in terms of trading. In terms of day trading 0 day, it's like this shit's gonna be cracked. I think I'm gonna enter a trade, it's just gonna instantly work out and instantly fucking print. Like shit's gonna be fucking insane, dude. I literally went back and reflected on my live streams, and I said my best live streams were in this place. I looked at the trades, I bought the exact low, it happened, it worked out instantly. I look at my life here, I'm leveling up, I'm doing better, I'm eating more, everything's fucking awesome, everything's fucking here, I'm living more. Um, but it does lack that rare depth. It does lack those strategic thoughts. It does lack some of that inward version of me, which I fucking really don't like. So I'm trying to get both. I'm going to another spot, trying to bring that back over here, but it's very fucking hard to do. But each environment gives people different things and stuff like that. But in terms of trading, I think this is the best place for me to be in terms of making fast speed trades. Not saying that's the best thing to do in life is to make high speed fucking trades, but in terms of that skill set, I think I'm in the best environment for that. Um, Not saying that's the best thing in terms of version of self or whatever the fuck, but like this shit that I'm on here, it's like, dude, I already told you, I I stayed at this one place. As soon as I walked into the place, I felt like cocaine. That's what I felt like. I didn't do cocaine, but I just felt like the walls were made of cocaine. I was sitting here saying like, dude, I am on 24 fucking 7. Every fucking thing that I'm seeing, that I'm feeling, that I'm fucking in, I'm fucking living, I'm fucking feeling it, and the motion is fucking here. And I'm telling you, if you want to trade 0 dates, you need fucking motion. If you have friction, if you have bullshit around you, it's gonna fuck up your trading. This fucking place, it's giving me signals, and I'm one of the signals and one of the fucking mirrors. This place is giving me instant signals, instant mirrors, instant feedback, dude. This place is fucking cracked. I'm on so fucking much, I can't turn off. The only way I fucking turn off is if I fucking crash. I'm fucking done. I shut the fuck down, boom, done, out like a light. And then I'm back fucking on, like, fucking cracked. This place is oh fucking P, man. They say this place was actually built off of fucking cocaine. So, yeah, I'm in a place that fucks. It's on the come up. It's it's currently in this place relates to me. It's in the process of evolution, and this place has a lot of growth and a lot of identity in terms of what it's going to look like the next decade. So man, this place is fucking insane. There's just so much development with this fucking place. I fucking love it, man. This motion. So, if you want to trade alongside us, this is the best and most interesting time to fucking choose that. It's the first link down below within the description. I will see you guys within the chat.